Hello Exiles and welcome back. Let's go through Act 4. This is part 4 of my Act Guide series, which is now even faster. Now, if you've only just stumbled across this video and you're wondering where the hell Act 3, Act 2 and Act 1 is, I will put the video cards for my other videos in the top of my video now, so you will be able to go back. So if you want to start from Act 1, I will put the video here. If you want to go to Act 2, then I will put the video here. And if you want to go to Act 3, then I will put the video link here. Okay, so without further ado, before we crack on as well, if you are enjoying this series and you are enjoying me helping you through the acts and trying to get through a little bit faster, throw us a subscribe, throw us a like, throw us a comment, anything you want, I don't mind. It will help the channel massively. So let's begin. Oh, and before we start, sorry, I am going to be streaming live on Twitch when the new league starts, and I will probably be streaming next week as well when they do the GGG live session on Thursday of next week. So I will put the link to my Twitch in the description. If you don't mind throwing me a follow, then come and join me when I start streaming. It will be my first session, so come and say hi. Right, without further ado, let's crack on. So, as you will have seen, when you come into Act 4, you are straight into the Aqueducts. Now, this, as well as the Blood Aqueducts, is the most linear kind of zone in the entire game. It's literally, you just head in a northwest direction. Now, me personally, I always cross and I always like to go up the right hand side. It may just be me, some people like to go up the left hand side, but I literally just go up the right hand side until my way is blocked. And then as soon as my way is blocked, I will then cross the river and then go along until you can't go any further, and then go back on the right hand side and keep following it all the way. Again, cross the river, go all the way up. And again, if you cannot go any further in that direction, then cross the river, go again. You don't need to kill that mini boss, by the way. If you want to, you can do, but you don't get anything for it. And then from here, it should just be a straight beeline straight to the town, which is for Highgate. Now in Highgate, there's nobody to speak to. Best thing to do is as soon as you run in, literally stick to the wall left and go straight downstairs into the dried lake for speed. In here, you want to head in a kind of a southeast direction, and you're heading right to the bottom. Okay, now 9 times out of 10, Vol is at the bottom of the map. There is the odd occasion when he isn't. So, but best thing to do is you're looking for a book on your map. So if you look at your mini map, if you look in the top right corner here, I'm just going to keep going. See that book there? I'm going to say that he's over here. Yes, he is. Here he is. So if he's not down here at the bottom, he's usually then all the way up in the top left corner, like up here somewhere. Okay. Once you've picked up his quest item, log out, go back to town, and then you can then run straight over here. Again, don't need to speak to anybody apart from speak to Nico. Obviously, you do need to speak to him just so that you get his quest reward, I think. And then go into the mines. Now, if you are wanting to delve, then you will need to pick up the azurite that is in this mine, and you will then need to go back and speak to him, and he will then ask you to go to the mine encampment. If you don't do that simple quest, then you will need to come back here at some point to do it again. Now, in terms of the mines, I usually kind of follow the rail tracks on the road here. They kind of go in like one direction, but obviously in this occasion, it's not worked, so we're going to go the opposite way. We're going to go right and up. It's usually north, in like a northwest direction. If you've probably not already noticed, a lot of the maps do go in like a northwest direction, so we're kind of going northwest, and then when you can't go northwest, go in the direction that it's forcing you. There we go. Mines level 2. Now in the mines level 2, there is a skill point that you do need to pick up, which I know what the room looks like, so I will show you when I get there. So basically you need to free Desheret's soul. He would be he be in this room? Yeah, he would be in this room. Can you see this purple crystal here? He would be in this room in the middle here. So you literally just free him, and then when you go back to town, you will then be able to pick up a skill point. Now, I have a feeling that it was that way over there. Yeah, it's a case of in here, there is no real path, but again, if you noticed, I am running in a northwesterly direction. When I can't go northwest, then I'm going obviously the way that it's forcing me, and then as soon as I can go back northwest, I go northwest again, and there's your door. The door is usually always on in a northwesterly direction like this. This will now be for the crystal veins. Now with the crystal veins, I've always noticed that the pathing always kind of seems to go in a U shape. Kind of goes down, left, and back on itself. So we're going to just test if that works. So down, down. Oh, there's your U shape. Look there. See it? So it kind of does that follow, and then it usually then goes down again and does the U shape again, there, back up on itself again, and then it usually just kind of goes all the way again in a northwesterly direction. Notice the trend. And again, you just follow this until you get to the waypoint. Now with the waypoint, you can pick whichever one you want to go into. There's no real stipulation. Like some people like to do Kaoms first, some people like to do Daressos first. It doesn't really matter. You pick whichever one you want to do. So let's do Daressos first. Now Daressos is a bit of a pain because there is no real navigation to this zone. I can't really help you. There is a tip which I have seen speedrunners do, that from here, if you can leap slam to inside the arena there and then leap slam to the door, you can skip this entire arena. Now I can't do it. I don't think you can do it with shield charge. No, as soon as you enter the arena, it triggers it, so I'm gonna have to kill everything. But there is a little speed tip for you there. You can leap slam in. I have seen the likes of Tai Killer, I've seen Havoc do it. It just saves you precious seconds, obviously, when you're going through this. Again, it's just a case of running through this. It is quite linear, as you notice here. Look, there's only one way to go, but obviously when it splits, there is sometimes when it does split off into a couple different ways and you don't know which way to go. That's sometimes when it can be a little bit tricky. But see, for example here, look, there's two doors to get out of here, so which one are we picking? Now if you know anything from what we've been speaking about, I'm going to go northwest, and I was wrong, so we should have gone west. So we'll go this way, and it should go back northwest again. There we go. And then you should have one more big arena, which should be up here, where you will then kill the mini boss for this zone. And he is not back there. He must be back here to the left. No, he's not back there either. Wow. Right, okay. This is what I mean. Sometimes you can do... That whole section was a dead end. Is this it? Here we go. And then in here, you'll have this guy here, Barkle. Kill him. Kill all of his monsters. And then you will then be able to get out. Obviously, you do have to kill everybody in this arena, and then you will be able to then go out, and it will then take you to the Grand Arena. Now in the Grand Arena, there is usually a certain path to go. Pick up the waypoint. What I usually like to do is, obviously there's only one way to go there. Go through the arena. If you want to kill stuff, that's fine, but I usually just make a beeline for the door, which is usually on one of the top walls. There we go. When it does split, I usually take the left hand channel. So we will again go straight for the door. So here, look, we can go south and go this way, or we can go north and go this way. Now I'm going to go north. I think it's north. Yeah. So here's your three bosses. Little mini boss. Kill these three, and then from here you will then have Daresso. There is only one more path to go. You go in here and you then have Daresso. Now he is a multi-phased boss, so it will take you a second to kill him. So obviously he then regenerates his life. You then have to kill him again, and he then regenerates his life again. Don't you just love phased fights? Then we're going to kill him again, and then he regens again, and then one more time. Let's kill him for good. Bye bye, Daresso. Thank you. Then he will drop his quest item, which will be the eyes. Then go back to town. Take the waypoint. It's at this point, because you'll come back to town now. If you want to go and hand in your skill point from Tasuni, who is sat here, then you can do. Then take the waypoint back to the crystal veins and go and do Kaoms. Now Kaoms, usually the way that it works in terms of the pathing, and I will just quickly show this to you, is usually go up the stairs and you usually follow it until you've kind of followed the ridge line, and you'll see like the first right path, you follow that, and you should see like a lava waterfall, and then that's when you go, and then from there it's just a one-way system, so it should do that. So we're going to follow the ridge line, so I'm going to stick to the right here. Follow the ridge line, there's your lava waterfall, this lovely thing here, and then from here it's just a one-way system. There is no deviations, there's no turns off, it's literally one way to go all the way up here. Then you'll go up some ramps, up some stairs, then you'll kind of traverse a bit of a path, and then you'll go down some stairs. Here's your downstairs, here's your downstairs. Again, still only one way to go. I usually kind of stay like to the wall that's north of me, cross the bridge, again stick to the wall that's north of you, just keep going up the stairs, and then I guess at this point I usually then stick to the right, because then the door is usually over to the right hand side, over here somewhere, and then from here it's just straight north, I believe. Yeah, I did that wrong. There, north there. There we go. And then you got the door, which will then take you to the Kaom Stronghold. Now with Kaom Stronghold, it kind of follows a bit of a weird pathing. It kind of goes up, and then it kind of goes left. No, sorry. You kind of go up the stairs, you have to go kind of left a bit, and then it kind of goes all the way right, all the way left, and all the way right, and then up like that. Kind of does like a pathing system. So I'll show you what I mean. So we go up, and we're going to go, this is the left, the little left bit, so a little bit, oh no, is this right? Yep. And then we're going to go all the way right, so all the way right, and then you should get some stairs over here. So look, there is the, where the hell are the stairs? Hold on, did I miss them? Yeah, there they are. So that bit, that left bit there, is this bit here. Now we've gone up the stairs, now it's going to go all the way to the left. So all the way to the left. Okay, and then you go, so then that was that bit that I just did then. And now we're going to go up, and then we're going to go up here, and then follow this, and then it should go to the right and north-ish. There we go. So you see what I mean? So it kind of went, so if I just kind of, I can't really zoom out on that map, but it kind of went up, right, left, and then up. So it kind of went up, left, right, and then up. It's exactly the same. Then in here, obviously you would then kill Kaom. He will then drop you the quest item that you need. There you go. Once you've got it, log out, log back in, log back to town, and now you can then go back to the crystal veins, and you can then hand in the quest to Dahlia, and she will then open the entrance way to the belly of the beast. Now the belly of the beast, as always, is one of my most hated zones, and I always have a joke with people when I'm sometimes in the Discord that when I'm running people through the X, that I will usually come across at least 3 dead ends in this zone before I get to the end. And I've only ever got to the end of this without hitting any dead ends maybe once or twice. So we're gonna, oh, there's one dead end, so we've done one already. I usually just kind of follow in a northerly direction. Is that another dead end? And there's number 2. 2 dead ends. I'm going to keep going this way. I just know that the path usually goes right and then curves round back on itself. There's the door over there, I can see it. So we got 2 dead ends that time, so I wasn't too bad. There we are, Belly of the Beast level 2. Now in here, the path always goes up, and it kind of goes up, right, and left. So it kind of, I'll draw it just so that it's a little bit easier for you to understand. So it kind of goes, so you've entered here, it kind of goes up, back on itself, and then it always comes back for Piety's door, which is like here. Always does that. So we're just going to kind of just find the entranceway. So dead end, there's 1. Let's see if we can get 3 again. You're looking for that type of pathing that I've just explained, which we've not got to yet. Is this it? There we go. Is this? No, that's not it. Maybe this path here. This one? Yes, this is it. So this is this bit. So that path there is here. Then we're going up. So that's this here that we're going up. It will curve right a little bit and then curve left. There's your right. there's your left, and then it will then go to the door, and then piety. See it? Look at that. I could literally, this is exactly how I've drawn it. Look at that. So yeah, then you go in here, kill piety for the second time. Is it second time? Third time, sorry. Speak to her, because she won't open the door otherwise. Hi, let me through. And then we go to the harvest. Now, in the harvest, there was a tip on one of my last videos that I did for this act, which this is entirely optional, and it depends on how fast your PC is and how fast your loading times is. But someone said, run straight in, pick up the waypoint, and then go left. Now, I always go right, okay? But I'm going to do what this guy said. He said, go left and go and kill the 2 bosses that are on this side. So we'll go over here, we'll kill Dodri. Now, he did say to leave Dodri to last, but you can't control where these bosses spawn. So I'm then going to go over here, and then I'm going to kill Malagaro. Pick up, obviously, all of their parts that they drop, because obviously they drop, like, Malachi's heart. Then from here, to save me running all the way back to there, the guy on the chat said to log out, log back in again, and pick the waypoint for where you were. It's a lot faster. There you go. Instead of running back, it's probably at maybe about 5-10 seconds faster. Then run over here, go kill Shavron. Then from here, when she spawns, then log out again. Do it again very quickly. Again, this is depending on your loading times. Obviously, as you can see, mine are pretty fast. Then again, go, nope, don't go to the crystal veins. Go to the harvest. And then from here, obviously speak to Piety, who would be stood here. Go into Black Core, and then kill Piety for the 4th time. And kill Malachi. Now, Malachi is a phased boss, so you have to focus on him. Then you have to focus on Piety. Then you have to focus on him. And then you have to focus on Piety. So, first we focus on Malachi. There we go. Now we have to focus on Piety here, because she will transform into a nice evil beast. Then we have to focus, so when this red shield around Malachi disappears, then you can attack him. Now we have to focus on Piety, which should then kill her. Malachi will then kill Piety with a nice big spear to the chest, which I'll zoom in for goriness. Lovely. And then he will then disappear downstairs, and obviously you then have to then go downstairs with him. Down to the Black Heart. Now in here, again, he is a phased boss, so you have to focus on him. Now. Then he will then activate one of these hearts. You then have to kill the heart. And you can't kill him until you've killed the heart. Then you have to focus on him again. Then focus on the heart, second heart, and then the third one, again, focus on him. Focus on the heart. And then you can then kill him. Now at this point, once you've killed him, if you want to stay for the item drops, you're more than happy to, because obviously the items will drop there, but obviously you can just log out and log back in again. You don't need to watch the death animation. And then from here, you then want to then run upstairs. You can pick up some quest rewards, some quest gem rewards from Dahlia and Oyun up here. They will give you some. Then go downstairs here and go to the Ascent. So we're now going to scale this mountain that you can see in the background there. In here, the path is always the same, and I'm going to show you what you mean. So we are down here right now. We're going to go up onto like a bit of a raised, we're going to go up like a bit of a hill. Then you're going to go right and then up, and there's a bridge that kind of goes across like a gorge. Once you go across the bridge, you're then going to go straight in that direction, in like a north direction. You'll see a crafting recipe, and then the path will then naturally lead left once you pass the crafting recipe, and you will get to the end of the zone. It's a very simple zone, this. You literally just go, so here's the ramp, then we go right a bit, and then over the bridge here, there's the bridge. Then we just head in the north direction, just keep heading north, north, north. You'll see a crafting recipe on a camp here, which will be here. Look, crafting recipe. Then carry on going north. Follow the path round to the left. And then you will then get to this resonator here. Press the lever. And then enter. And you will then enter Oriath in Terminator style fashion. Boom. And there we go. Act 4 complete. Nice and easy. So I'm going to leave it there, and we will carry on with Act 5 tomorrow. If you've enjoyed this video, throw us a like, throw us a subscribe, throw us a comment. If you think there's anything that I could have done faster than that, or if there's anything that I missed, by all means throw it in the comments. I'm more than happy to learn. And if you have watched this and you now want to crack on with Act 5, if I have already done the video and maybe you're watching this in a couple of weeks time, the Act 5 video will be up here at the top corner now, and I will add it in at the top. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch, and I will see you all on the next video. Stay sane.